Can you actually lower your A1C fast without adding more medication? If your A1C is creeping up, your doctor is probably already talking about increasing medication. But here's something a lot of people don't realize. A1C reflects your 3-month average blood sugar. Change the daily average, and the number follows. Now, in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 simple steps, starting with one change that moves the needle immediately. Hi, I'm Jared Linder. I'm an ICU nurse, and I've seen what uncontrolled metabolic disease does to people. And after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes myself, I reversed it. So what I'm about to share isn't theory, it's physiology, and it works. If I needed to bring down my A1C starting today, this is exactly what I would do. Without starving, without extreme workouts, and without eating food I hate. Let's start with the biggest lever. So the first thing we have to do is stop the constant insulin spikes. Now, what if the biggest reason your A1C isn't dropping isn't how much you eat, but how often? When I was first diagnosed, I was eating every few hours. Nuts, protein, bars, yogurt, all the things labeled as healthy. I thought I was being disciplined. But here's what I didn't understand. Every time you eat, insulin rises, and insulin's job is storage. If insulin never comes down, your cells never get the opportunity to regain sensitivity. You can't repair insulin resistance while insulin is constantly elevated. That's physiology. So step 1 is super simple. Stop snacking. Eat 2 to 3 structured meals per day, no grazing, no constant stimulation. Give the insulin space to fall. For many of the people I work with, that alone lowers fasting glucose within weeks. And when daily averages drop, A1C follows. Next, we have to lower the carbohydrate load strategically. So a question I get from a lot of people is, how many carbs should you actually eat to lower your A1C fast? If your A1C is elevated, your metabolism isn't handling carbohydrates well. And here's something most people don't realize. There's no requirement for dietary carbohydrates. Your body does require glucose, but that doesn't mean you have to eat glucose. Your liver can make all you need through a process called glucogenesis. So if carbohydrates are keeping your blood sugar elevated, you don't have to keep eating them. You can lower the load. Let insulin come down. Let sensitivity improve. And once your metabolism stabilizes, reassess if you want. The next lever is to use muscle to pull sugar out of the bloodstream. So what if you could lower your blood sugar without needing more insulin at all? Most people don't realize this, but muscle is your largest glucose storage site. When muscle contracts, it pulls glucose out of the bloodstream and into the cell. And it can do this with far less reliance on insulin. That's not a hack. It's basic physiology. The more you use muscle, the more efficiently your body clears glucose. So here are 3 simple tools you can use. First, a 10-minute walk after meals. Post-meal walking has been shown to significantly blunt glucose spikes. Number 2, strength training. 2 to 3 times a week is enough for most people. More muscle mass improves insulin sensitivity at the cellular level. Third, as I promised, lowering glucose from the couch. Heel raises while sitting. You put your feet flat on the floor, you lift your heels slowly, lower them with control, and repeat. Your calf muscles are some of the most metabolically active muscles in your body, so repeated contraction increases glucose uptake. Yep, even while you're sitting. This isn't about intensity. It's about frequency and consistency. You want to reduce post-meal spikes, lower daily averages, and together, that's going to lower A1C. The next lever is a big one. Prioritizing rest. I have a question for you. Could your late night habits be keeping your A1C elevated? It is for a lot of people. Even one night of poor sleep increases insulin resistance the next day. How does it do that? Well, to start, cortisol rises. Fasting glucose climbs, cravings increase. The bottom line is your body restores insulin sensitivity during deep sleep. If sleep is broken, that repair is blunted. This isn't about feeling tired. It's about metabolic recovery. So for me and my clients, I focus on the rule of 3. And these are 3 sleep rules that matter the most. Number 1 is consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Why? Your hormones run on rhythm. So if you go to bed at roughly the same time each night and wake up within about 30 minutes of the same time each morning, yes, even on weekends, it's going to help set your clock and help your body work together with you. Number 2, a dark and cool room. Light suppresses melatonin. Heat disrupts sleep, so dark and slightly cool is ideal. Number 3, close the kitchen. I tell my clients 3 to 4 hours before bed, the kitchen's closed. Late meals keep insulin elevated when your body should be taking time to repair. And if insulin stays up during this time, sensitivity goes down. That's it. If you can protect those 3 things, you're going to go a long way to helping your body do what it's designed to do, which is restore insulin sensitivity while you sleep, which in turn is going to lead to a lower morning glucose, lower daily averages, and lower A1C. Now for the final lever, we want to build a foundation beyond supplements. For me, supplements like berberine can help with modest reductions in blood sugar, and it mimics metformin in some ways. But here's the reality. Supplements, just like medications, amplify your foundation. They don't replace it. If the foundation is weak, the effect is going to be limited. So if you want to lower your A1C fast and keep it there for the long term, you have to get the fundamentals right first. The fundamentals are food, muscle, meal timing, sleep. Those are the big levers that will change the daily averages. So if you have those in place and you want an additional edge, go ahead and have this supplement conversation with your provider. But don't try to shortcut physiology. It always catches up. If you want the exact step-by-step roadmap I use myself and that I use with my clients, download my free guide, 6 Steps to Reverse Diabetes Naturally. It's linked in the description below. Lowering your A1C fast isn't about hacks. It's about lowering insulin demand and increasing glucose disposal consistently for 30 to 90 days. When you change the daily averages, your A1C will follow. And remember this video is meant for educational information only. Our goal at the Diabetes Revolution is for you to have an informed conversation with your healthcare team before making any health-related changes. So now maybe you're wondering what foods spike blood sugar the most and which ones barely move it. Watch this next video, 11 things that spike your blood sugar faster than anything else. In this video, I break down the biggest hidden glucose triggers that most people miss, because knowing what to remove is just as important as knowing what to add. Thank you for watching. I'll see you there.